The recent India-Pakistan skirmish has clearly showed the nation and the world कि 2014 के बाद हमारे जो भी एफर्ट और इन्वेस्टमेंट्स रहे हैं in the Make in India program, it has resulted in a show of power, show of technology, and extreme battle readiness of indigenous products. Let's focus on three important things that happened in this war. Firstly, 9 terror camps were destroyed with precision. Second, hundreds of Pakistani drones, in fact more than 400 plus drones, were neutralized mid-air without any damage to Indian space. Now, all this is thanks to the battle-proven air defense systems like the Pekora or the OSA-AK or low-level air defense guns. You know, indigenous systems such as the Akash has demonstrated stellar performance in this war. And thirdly, 12 precision strikes on Pakistani military bases. Major air defense systems hit. Now, India deployed BrahMos supersonic cruise missiles and other precision weapons to strike the terror bases and military targets deep inside Pakistan. We have seen concrete evidences of hostile technologies neutralized by Indian systems like the Chinese origin PL-15 missiles, the Turkish origin UAVs, and long-range rockets, quadcopters, and commercial drones. In essence, this is a moment that reinforces India's credibility, not just as a growing market, but a stable sovereign power. And one thing is certain, whenever there is an India-Pakistan conflict, Indian markets react. This time too, markets saw a brief but sharp cut. But what followed? Immediately after the ceasefire announcement, Nifty was up 4%, the sharpest single-day rally since 2020. Now, if you look at select domestic defense funds, they are up close to 10 to 15% in just 2 weeks, as investors chose to move into sectors aligned with national strength. But this isn't just a short-term recovery. India is evolving, and now from a high-growth economy to a strategically powerful nation. Now, we've signed over $25 billion in defense deals under the Make in India program over the last few years alone. Defense production has tripled since 2014-15, with private companies now contributing 20 to 30% of the output. What is even more impressive is that defense exports have grown by more than 30 times, with the private sector driving 60 to 65% of that growth. Going forward, India is targeting 3 lakh crores in defense production by FY29 and more than 50,000 crores in defense exports. Now, that's a $130 billion opportunity over the next 5 years, especially in the Air Force and the Navy segment. And what is more important is that we are not just planning, we are delivering. We recently shipped a second BrahMos supersonic missile system to the Philippines as part of a $375 million export deal. Global manufacturers, they are actively diversifying away from China. So amidst all this conflict, the world didn't retreat. It took notice. So as an investor, what should we take away from all this? Don't let the headlines shape your logic. In the end, what are the sectors to watch? Of course, defense and aerospace, followed by capital goods and manufacturing. Also, premiumization, power transmission, and financial services will be the key to making returns over the next 12 months. Because India isn't just reacting, it is leading. Happy investing.